Top story remains the volcano tragedy. New Zealand's White Island volcano remains highly volatile. There's a 40 to 60% chance, in fact, of another eruption in the next 24 hours. The dangerous conditions mean a recovery operation to retrieve 8 bodies that remain there is still on hold. Let's go live to our New Zealand correspondent, Jackson Williams. Jackson, there's a growing sense of desperation, understandably, among the families of those who are presumed dead.
Yes, and Deputy Commissioner Mike Clement, who has been brought in to lead the local police operation, says that while, yes, police completely understand the frustration, the desperation amongst families of those whose bodies remain on Whakaari, White Island, he says at the moment he's just simply unable to provide a time frame for when this recovery operation will be able to take place. He says he also doesn't have a plan in front of him that satisfies him that the risk will be able to mitigate it to a level that will keep people safe. Police and other agencies are constantly monitoring conditions on the island. The latest advice that we have received is that there remains a 40 to 60% chance of another eruption occurring in the next 24 hours. At the moment, there's a high level of unrest, volcanic unrest on White Island.
The situation remains highly volatile, and all our combined data are actually suggesting that to that extent. This is the most active that Whakaari, White Island, has been since 2016, and probably going back to quite a few years as well. So it is really a high level of unrest at this volcano.
Some families say there is too much red tape preventing a recovery operation. The local mayor, Judy Turner, she says she understands the sense of desperation, this increasing desperation that so many people have to have the bodies of their loved ones returned.
We are now living with a growing sense of desperation to bring home those that we know are there and those we love. The frustration of those families most affected is completely understandable.
Mark Inman is a local man whose brother Hayden, a local tour guide, is among the 8 people presumed dead on Whakaari, White Island. Mark actually wants to mount a recovery effort himself. He wants to personally recover his brother Hayden's body. He even wrote to the New Zealand Prime Minister, Jacinda Ardern, requesting a pardon if he were to do so, but the government has rejected that request.
If the professionals who go on the island day in, day out are volunteering to go and do it, well, let's let them do it, you know. Does it take Scott Morrison from Australia to jump on board and throw his weight around? I mean, is that what we need? Because you've got 7 Australians out there.
Kieran, Mark Inman says all he wants right now is his brother Hayden's body back in time for Christmas, but he fears that that may not happen. We know that nearly 24 people remain in hospitals across New Zealand. Kieran, sadly, the majority of them have extremely critical injuries, such severe burns that were sustained in Monday's volcanic eruption.
Jackson, we'll talk to you throughout the morning.